Well, I can set you free, I can set you free. You may not want to believe me, but I can set you free. I can make you believe, I can make you believe. Just give me 1 minute, and I can set you free.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's hurry up and get to it, because this thing's really effing with my eyes, and I don't know how long I can go with this. So it's been a long few days away. Whole scrubsports.com thing kind of got shut down for holiday break. Several of us actually had the great pleasure and misfortune of working in the retail industry, which, as you may know, gets a little intense during the Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa holidays. Usually I made sure to cover all my bases there, so I didn't offend anyone. So I covered actually Hanukkah and Kwanzaa as well. But seriously, let's be honest, is anyone actually buying Kwanzaa gifts? I mean, isn't gift giving reserved for non-made-up holidays? Yeah, well, so much for the not offending anyone. But in any case, dealing with the hordes of red-eyed bargain hunters and all the mindless a-holes on Black Friday is not really my idea of fun. And I'd probably actually rather spend it giving Janet Reno a sponge bath.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
But anyway, now that you've got that image in your head, let's go ahead and proceed, shall we? So IU has extended the contract of their football coach, Bill Lynch. I look at IU football kind of like that kind of pretty, kind of smart, kind of white trashy girl that you went to high school with, or maybe that you knew in college, the one with the alcoholic, abusive father who was always telling her that she was good for nothing, she never amounted to anything. So she dates a string of just huge cockbags, gets knocked up a couple times, loses her looks. Then she ends up settling for a dude who's just happy to get laid. We've all seen it happen, right? She's cool with it because the dude's not getting high or drunk, and he's not beating her ass or molesting the kids. And IU football is pretty much the same thing. I mean, they've been in the shadow of the basketball program pretty much forever. They play in the Big Ten Conference, which is usually a football power, aside from maybe this year. And then they've had to suffer through Sham Cameron and Jerry Ritardo. So no, I'm not above name calling. And so when they finally had a good thing going, the coach dies. Great. And now the football program is essentially just another once pretty girl who's had a couple of rugrats. She's got a few stretch marks and probably a spastic colon. Now she's married to a living, breathing monument to mediocrity. At least until 2012 anyway. So, Sticky Icky Icky Ricky Williams already out for the season after one game, or one half. Hey, but at least this time it's for a legit reason, right? I mean, he got hurt, kind of. I actually had a pretty good laugh thinking about all the dopey fantasy football owners out there who picked the guy up, only have to drop him the next day. Pretty phenomenal. That's great return on investment, right? So the dude gets reinstated. He practices 3 times with his team. And then he gets thrown in the mix on Monday night in that slop of a field there in Pittsburgh. I laughed out loud when I saw him fumble the ball, and then I laughed even harder when I saw the dude just step right on his back going after the fumble. It was pretty phenomenal. I mean, it was the most watchable part of the whole damn game. The rest of it was terrible. I turned it off at halftime just to play my Wii, play a little MLB Power Pros. Great stuff. Anyway, this whole season in Miami is just a comedy, really. It wouldn't surprise me at all if the guy walks out in that bunch of losers again, because wouldn't you rather be off learning the secrets of holistic medicine again? And I'd rather be giving coffee enemas to the weirdos in California than taking beatings from a bunch of slubs on Monday in Florida. It's terrible. But, hey, that's just me. And it was actually Pittsburgh on Monday, not Florida, but who the hell cares, really? So here's a message to the NFL Network and the Big Ten Network. You suck, and so does your aunt. I mean, I'm not really pleased with what ESPN is passing off as sports journalism now, but at least I can watch it. I can hardly even turn around without catching something that ESPN's been producing. ABC's got Monday Night Football, which is ESPN. They got ESPN2, ESPNU, ESPN Deportes. I get it everywhere. But the NFL Network I don't have, and now all of a sudden they've got the big upcoming Thursday night game. They had the Colts game on Thanksgiving. Thank God I'm living in Indianapolis and able to get it on the local affiliate. It's just a bunch of crap. I mean, the NFL is the biggest sport in America now. And I can even watch the Thursday games when the NFL Network has them. At least get them on all the networks. Carry them somewhere else. Do something. NFL Network, you suck. But you know who sucks even more? The Big Ten Network. I mean, you're an upstart, brand new league, and now you're haggling with Comcast, who's one of the big guys. And Comcast is being kind of bitches about this too. But It's just really starting to upset me. And what really pissed me off is the other day, IU was finally playing on the 4-letter network, and I actually had to work, so I missed it. So pretty much I'm getting hosed either way, which is the main reason I'm pissed off about it. But in any case, the Big Ten Network, you're a bunch of crap. Get over it. Quit whining. Put yourselves on the regular package, and let's get out of here. Anyway, I also want to cover for a little bit the phenomenon that is Devin Hester. Sickest man ever in the return game. Period. No offense to Brian Mitchell, but Mitchell, you suck compared to Hester. Basically, the kid's played 27 regular season games and already has 10 kicks returned for touchdowns. I mean, when he ran that second one back against Denver, I was cheering so hard I actually made my daughter cry, which was kind of bad for the time being. But in any case, it all turned out well, right? I mean, and did anybody else happen to see the effort that Roy Boy Todd Sauerbrunn put on trying to tackle him out of that first one? I mean, don't you think a guy who's been on the juice ever since he was in Morgantown could have put up maybe like a little bit more of a fight with those big cannons he's got there? I mean, the dude's got guns. All he did was lay down in front of Hester, so he just hurdle him and go on with his way. Like, granted, it kind of sucks to get kicks returned, but you'd think maybe he could try to avoid some embarrassment by maybe at least going after the guy. But hey, Hester's awesomeness helped the Bears win the game. And in the grand scheme of things, I think he might have actually helped me from having to wear a bra in one of my upcoming episodes, which I got to tell you, I was actually kind of looking forward to, but who knows, hell, I might strap one on anyway. Well, folks, it's really all the time I've got because my eyes are super dry. I don't know if I'll even be able to open when I take this thing off my head, so join me next time for the sex and entertainment edition of the Clark Sheffield Show. I'm going to discuss my favorite TV shows, movies, and books, and tell you why the stuff I like is a hell of a lot better than the stuff you like. So until then, this is Clark Sheffield reminding you that there are no stupid questions, only stupid people who ask questions.
Well, I can set you free, I can set you free. You may not want to believe me, but I can set you free. I can make you believe, I can make you believe. Just give me 1 minute, and I can set you